lumberjack, and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. I cut down trees. I eat my lunch. I go to the lavatory. Okay, so hello again. Dr. Rich Lee here. My last video, I discussed the MTHFR gene and how it is critical in your body's ability to do several things. The one you most be aware of is if you have a significant mutation in that, your body won't make enough serotonin, which again is the chemical in the brain that provides calm, order, and hope. In addition to making serotonin, I alluded to the fact that this L-methylfolate, which your body hopefully makes or maybe doesn't make, also goes to the liver and combines with bad stuff to make it gone as it excreted or converted to something else your body can use. So having enough of the L-methylfolate is critical for these liver methylation reactions that our body needs to detoxify things. Those same reactions also convert something that isn't bad called homocysteine. It goes through the same methylation reactions that are dependent upon L-methylfolate to create something called glutathione. In that process, it can be impaired. One way you can test without knowing your DNA if you have a significant mutation in the MTHFR gene is to simply measure your level of homocysteine. Now, the lab reference ranges, I think, have it a bit too high. They'll allow it to be either 9 or above or 12 or above. Ideally, homocysteine levels should be 6 or less, which means your body is converting them very efficiently into methionine and glutathione and doing its job. And at the same time, it's also taking the bad stuff and getting rid of it. Well, I found I had the second worst mutation in the MTHFR gene, but because of that, and in spite of that, I've never had anxiety, I've never had depression, I'm in denial about ADD, and it didn't affect me as much clinically, although some of my friends may argue. When I went on L-methylfolate, or actually before I did, my homocysteine level was dangerously high at 20, which meant my risk of having free radicals back up to increase the risk of heart disease through oxidizing LDL cholesterol and make it even worse, or protecting me against cell mutations that could lead to cancer. That wasn't happening. However, when I started taking L-methylfolate or vitamin B9, all of a sudden that process started working and my homocysteine level dropped all the way down to 5. So without feeling anything that I'm aware of, it definitely reduced my risk of cancer and heart disease and could as well to any of you. Something to consider if you don't know your DNA, at least do a homocysteine level. One more thing. Remember that enzyme, methyl-tetrahydrofolate reductase, takes folic acid and runs it through. If it's not doing it because of mutation, your folic acid will just sit around and you'll have abnormally high levels of folic acid, say above 20. So if your folic acid or folate level is 20 or above, or your homocysteine level is greater than 6 or double that, you've got a significant mutation in MTHFR. The simplest, safest thing you can do is take L-methylfolate, or what we call vitamin B9, at 5 to 10 milligrams a day and reduce that risk and improve your quality of life with no risk.